This is weed, bruh.
Curtis's first time.
How much did you smoke?
10, 15.
Pitch goes overtime.
Curtis!
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I was looking at the dinosaur.
The what?
Tyler Perry's House of Payne. All new tonight at 8 on BET.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another House of Payne video if you're new. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for House of Payne, Season 9, Episode 16. If you're a fan of House of Payne, if you love House of Payne, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on House of Payne, you get them. Now, episode 15 was cool. It was the episode where we finally met Caleb. You know, Dark 30, Jasmine was dating the preacher's son. So he came over to CJ and Janine's house, and they wanted to get to the bottom of the vape thing, and they just wanted to meet him. And it didn't turn out so good for Caleb because CJ got really mad at him, and he threw him out. So CJ went over to Curtis and Ella's house to talk to them about the vape pen, and he ended up leaving the vape pen over there, and Curtis really hit it. He hit the vape pen so many times, and we just knew that in the next episode he was going to be high as hell. So in this episode, the dinosaur and the rabbit, we see Curtis. He's pretty much high as hell. I mean, this dude is higher than I've ever seen. Well, we've never seen Curtis high before. You know, Floyd has tried to smoke like an old joint on the show before. If you guys remember in the old episodes, they found like an old joint in the garage when they were cleaning out the garage, and Floyd wanted to smoke it. Curtis wasn't about it. And now out of nowhere, they make Curtis wanting to hit vapes and smoke weed and stuff. And that's just so, like, not realistic because we seen before Curtis was so against smoking weed. He was so against certain things. But in this new season of House of Payne, it's like they're making jokes out of everything. They're making just stuff okay that wasn't okay in the old episodes of House of Payne. So we seen that he really hit that vape pretty hard. And he was thinking that he's seen a rabbit. And, you know, he was thinking that he's seen a dinosaur. His mind was basically just playing tricks on him all episode. But it was really bad at the beginning of the episode. Ella came out like, man, what is wrong with you, Curtis? What is wrong with you? She kept asking him to do things. She kept asking Curtis to do things over and over again. She would come outside after like a half hour, then an hour and stuff, and time would just pass on, and Curtis would be out there just looking at the sky, looking at the ground, just zoned out and stuff, and Ella just didn't know what was wrong with them, and I just find that so unrealistic as well. Like, Ella has always been a super smart, church-going woman who is real smart when it comes to things like noticing things like that. You know, she works at a help center, and she knows when the kids at the help center come in off drugs and they're strung out and stuff. So she should be able to catch on to the signs of Curtis being high. I just did not find that realistic at all. You know, she should have known. I think like 3 or 4 hours or something like that passed. You know, it was nighttime, and she came outside and he was still out there, and she was like, Curtis, what is wrong with you? Because he was acting so strange. He was looking up at the sky saying the grass is so green, and then he was looking down at the ground saying the sky is so blue and stuff like that. So Curtis was really tripping. Then we seen Curtis go into the house, and he was literally tearing up the kitchen, man. He was making all types of food. He had food everywhere. Bags of chips, cereal, Minute Maid lemonade, fruit punch or whatever. You know, he had stuff everywhere. He was eating all types of stuff. Ella came in the kitchen and she's like, Curtis, what is wrong with you? He said, I just can't stop eating. And he just kept eating and eating. So Curtis tells Ella to call Floyd because Floyd would know what to do. So she calls Floyd, and Floyd comes over there. We haven't seen Floyd all season either. You know, we haven't seen him in this new season of House of Payne. We've seen him ever since like season 3 or 4, I think, in the old episodes. You know, he was there from like season 3 or 4 all the way to the very end. And we finally seen him again. So he comes over there and he's trying to get to the bottom of what's wrong with Curtis. And it literally takes like 5 minutes or more maybe for them to get to the bottom of what's wrong with Curtis. He finally tells Floyd that he hit the vape, and it took so long. And that's one thing that I see about this show, this new season, is that they take forever to get to the point. You know, something where they could have told somebody in like 30 seconds takes like 5 minutes or more. It always seems like when somebody's trying to say something, you know, they're trying to say it, but somebody always cuts them off and they always say something else, and then it starts a different conversation. And then when they finally get back into trying to say what they were trying to say, it happens all over again. And then we finally don't hear what the person was trying to get out until like 5 minutes later. I love Tyler Perry. You know, I love every single thing that Tyler Perry does. Shout out to you, my man, Tyler Perry. You know, you're brilliant. You're a billionaire now. You deserve that. You really do. You know, I love Ruthless, The Oval, all these other shows. But I just feel like when it comes to this new season of House of Payne, that it just takes forever to get to the point sometimes. And I hope it gets better if they do like a season 10, or maybe for the rest of the season. I hope it gets better. But so far this season, I'm just seeing that it takes forever to get to the point. So eventually Curtis and Floyd decide that they're going to go to CJ's to try to figure out what to do about the vape, because CJ's the one that left the vape over there. So Floyd takes Curtis over to CJ's. They're leaving the house and Ella is like, "Where are you guys going?" And so they walk out of the house. And then we get to Ella. She goes into the backyard. She sees the vape on the table and she's like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" And then it clicks in her head that that's probably why Curtis was acting the way he was. And then she sees some mints on the table, and I don't know why Ella would pick up these mints and eat them. You know, she eats one and then she's like, "Ooh, that's good." And then she comes back and eats another one and she's like, "Oh, it tastes like oregano," or something like that. Like, you should clearly read what's on the box and see that it's THC weed mints before you eat it. Ella is smarter than that. You know, they made her not so smart in this episode. It was funny though, because when she first seen the vape, she was like, "Man, what is wrong with these young people? These young people always want to smoke this and smoke that, chew this and chew that." I thought it was funny the way she said it. I was definitely giggling a couple times in this episode. This episode was pretty funny. I don't think I liked it better than episode 15 though. You know, if I were to have to give it a score, I would give it like a 4 out of 10, because it wasn't that great of an episode in my opinion. There was some really funny parts, but there was also parts that dragged throughout this episode, and I feel like that needs to change when it comes to this show. But after Ella eats those mints, that's the end of the episode. So we can definitely expect her to probably be high in the next episode if they continue off, you know, if they continue from where they left off. But yeah, it was a decent episode. It was definitely watchable. What did you guys think of episode 16, The Dinosaur and the Rabbit? Did you enjoy it? Comment your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think's going to happen for the rest of the season? Do you think we'll see some more familiar faces? You know, we've seen Floyd. Will we see the barbershop crew? The rest of them? Will we see the firehouse crew? Comment down below and let me know what you think is going to happen. I think we got like either 24 or 25 episodes this season, so we just have to wait and see. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all House of Payne content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy, FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.